Glory be to God Almighty who has made it possible. That so far so good, we have finally succeeded the plans and the activities of the enemies of our freedom. Ikenga and Ngozi Nworu. I don't know how long and how far you people should sit down and reason and understanding that Biafra is something that you cannot be negotiated, irrespective of the money which you have collected from Nigeria. I don't care to know. But I want to tell you, enough of this your nonsense. This was how you presented yourself and betrayed Nnamdi Kanu. The landed Nnamdi Kanu in the dungeon of the Nigerian custody of the DSS, who are denying they are not the one that kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. The same set of people have come and collide to do what? To betray our PM in person of Ekpa. And at the same time, you come to court to be a false witness. But please, what do you stand to gain? I ask. When you stand up to betray your brother, your blood, but you cannot stand up to defend your people that are in the village in the old southeast, that the Fulanis are buying every day, but you cannot defend those ones. You cannot fight for them, but you are fighting your blood, and you forget that even if you are not president or governor or chairman or local government chairman in the Biafra land today, your generation, your children can stand up, can come up tomorrow and become the chairman and become the president and become governor and become senators. Even if your children did not, your children, the battle we are fighting is not the battle of today. We are talking about tomorrow. We are talking about the future, the betterment of our people, of our children and unborn children. Listen and listen good. Those of you that travel to England, you travel to Wales, Germany, South Korea, and what have you, America, listen and listen good. Who do you think that made that country what it is? It is a human being like you and I. Now, human being up on Madumeria. Oshikwaneluda, no work over it. And I didn't devil China Sanworu. You and your group of viewers testify against your blood. Remember, I want to drop a message. And my message is this. Whether you people like it or not, Biafra will one day stand. And when Biafra stands, it will be a serious shameful thing to you people as a whole in diaspora. I'm not surprised because many of you we are shocked that Ngozi, the COS, the Deputy Prime Minister, quite unfortunately, that on that very fateful day, being the 13th and on 11th of May 2025, that the COS herself sent a representative to capture your people's face, to capture your people's words, to capture your people's testimony. And I still give God Almighty the glory and the praise to Chico Piko Biama. For us to know of a truth, no matter how far we prepare to bend the truth or to cover the truth will always prevail because truth is light and light always shine and it always overshadow darkness. Now listen, you can see during the cross-examination how all your viewers, all your people, and including you, China Sanworu and Ikenga, see the way that you people fall down flat, very, very flat. Very, very flat, shamefully and woefully. Are you people surprised? Don't be surprised. Because we are on the winning side. It's just a question of time. The PM will face it. It's just a question of time. Nnamdi Kanu will face it. But at the end of the day, there is a statement and there is a saying that says there will be a light at the end of the tunnel. Mmeri bunkanye and mmeri gabokwa nkanye. Shame to all of you, the DOS.
But from what we can see, a lot of people have complained that Simon Ekpa don't look, LD as regards his last appearance in court. They said, that it's as if the Finnish government are maltreating him, and at the same time, that what Finland is supposed to be a country of justice, a country.
Yeah, my beloved brother, they're supposed to be a country of justice because Finland, what even prompted the PM himself to carry this matter to Finland, and what even prompted him to, the second part of it was that for him to claim the citizen of Finland, of Finnish government, was as a result of their love, the extension of love they showed to the Biafrans, the Igbos to be precise, during the war and after the war. They are the people that send us Okoroko starfish. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see why Simon Ekpa preferred, and he knew that even the Finnish government, when they were pursuing their own independence from Russia, they got their own independence, not even in their land, but in exile. So, and he believed that they will have a better understanding than every other country. You see why he uses that place. But now, you know, for a very long time, Nigeria and the Finnish government does not have any relationship or any bilateral, you know, cordiality. But there is something that, because of Simon Ekpa, they chooses to have that relationship, you know, by offering them many years of drawing oil. You know what crude oil is all about to the international bodies. It matters so much to them. Do you understand? So, and I believe it was as a result of that sucking crude oil that was not even in their place, that God has blessed us with. You know, anything that pertains to Biafra land is a national cake, but the one in Uruagau is for the Fulanese. The gold and the mining that are in the north, Nigeria is not touching it. The Fulanese are just using it and managing it within themselves. The thing that is in Hausa, they are only managing it within themselves, but oil and every other resources, you can agree with me. Look at the way the British are pushing it, the way they are moving, you know, demanding for the total freedom and total independence of Morocco, which I never knew that Morocco is never an independent nation until now. The British are pursuing for their own freedom, total freedom, so that they can throw the pipe from Imo State. You know, in Africa, we are the largest producing gas. So now I'm putting is threatening the Europeans, the West Europe, that concerning gas, threatening them with that. So they want to lay a pipe from here down to Morocco, from Morocco to Spain. From there, they will now distribute it and begin to suck our gas, as usual, the way they are sucking oil. Are you hearing me? See, my beloved brother, you see all these people, God will judge them. You hear what I say? I say God is going to deal with them. It is going to be a game between them and Babachukwu Kitabiam of Biafra. You see why what is going on is going on. See Nnamdi Kanu, see Simon Ekpa. Baba, relax. No fear. I'm not panicking, and I can never panic. I remember my humble said, that one and the only. We are not two. Biafran evangelists, always speaking the truth.
But why do you think that Ikenga and Chinasa doesn't want Simon Ekpa, you know, to get Biafra? Why do you think they don't want the sovereignty of Biafra to come true?
No, not that they don't want. But hold on. The problem is technical know-how. Are you getting it? Technical know-how. Number one. Number 2 point there is strive and envy. That their own person, the people that they are looking at, they are supposed to, are not the one. They have sold their rights. They sold their birthright with what? A pot of porridge. Just like Esau in the Bible. And that is why you can see one of us there calling himself Owazurike, Owazukwenike, and Wezgokwenurike. And very soon we're doing Nandopa. Yes, Owazurike was the person, the man that after Ojukwu or the Megu Ojukwu, he picked it up under the former president Olusegun Obasanjo. And Obasanjo picked him just the same way they arrested him. Although not the same, he was arrested, but Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. That is the two different things. So he was arrested and detained, and which on that process his mother died. He started sharing tears. Just the same way Igbo Sunday was sharing tears when the DSS came after him. He ran to Cotonou. He was crying like a baby because they are not men. Those who want to fight for freedom is always prepared, because they know that it's not going to be easy. You get me? So that is why people like Nnamdi Kanu, he himself was written, he collected 1 million naira from Olusegun Obasanjo for his mother's burial. And that was with some other changes in accumulative. 1 million naira cash. Not allegedly, my beloved. Do your findings. I'm not saying what I am not sure. Under Olusegun Obasanjo is alive. Go and verify. He's not dead. 100% of what I am saying. 1 million naira Olusegun Obasanjo gave it to him for his mother's burial, and that was how part of the negotiation. He dropped agitation and a handover.
He showed agitation for 1 million. That's what I'm trying to say. That's small money.
Know that the 1 million of that time, no be 1 million now. It's not equivalent. You don't have much of 1 million as of 90s to early 2000. Baba, if you have it, you're a big boy. It's a huge money plus other promises. At the end of the day, it was released and it dropped the agitation. And to them, they believe that the same treatment is what they are going to give Nnamdi Kanu, and they will succeed. That was why after they arrested Nnamdi Kanu in 2015, they tried to make sure that they caught the wings of Nnamdi Kanu. They tried to make sure that they stopped him. Do you know what happened? And after the bribery and whatsoever, Nnamdi Kanu turned it down. Obasanjo is still alive, Baba. Please verify, do your findings. That was when Obasanjo make one statement. Do you know the statement of Obasanjo? He said it is now that he knows that Igbos have gotten a leader. Obasanjo statement is what I am telling you. And ever since then up till now, because they see that Nnamdi Kanu is a Lynch unto them. And you know, they gave him condition that he must not address more than 10 persons when he was released under the help of Abaribe, when Abaribe was the senator as at that time in the house, representing the southeast. Then as at that time, is it Ekpa, the one that went to prison in UK? Yes, the same man, two of them put together to make sure that they free Nnamdi Kanu. But as at that time, because others did not understand the game that Nnamdi Kanu want to play, because he's a freedom fighter, and being a freedom fighter, not just only a freedom fighter, but a UN lawyer. He knows the game. That game is this: you need the recognition of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The government need to recognize you, need to be known before you can be able to stand to defend your people as a freedom fighter. And you know, you and I know vividly well that Nnamdi Kanu have never handled any political position in Nigeria in his life. You know that. So for him now to be recognized, he has to take some risk, and which he did. And today, he has become a genuine freedom fighter because federal governments have recognized him. They have given him the audience which he needed. You understand? So whatsoever you are saying that is happening, it's a game. And at the end of the day, Baba, self-determination is not a sin. Neither is it a crime. But kidnapping is a criminal offense, and which Nigeria has committed against Nnamdi Kanu. And they have violated his fundamental human rights. So can Ejegodunu because
Okay, but before Ekpa's travel, he was, shouting that the Nigerian government wants to bribe him. The likes of Ekpa and Tinubu wants to bribe him for him to drop agitation.
They have the intention to bribe him, of which he said it that time.
Do you think Ekpa will regret it?
No. A lion begas a lion.
Because you just made mention of Wazirike, collecting 1 million for him to drop agitation.
Had it been that Simon Ekpa was selfish, he would have collected that money. And once he collected that money, who is Dangote? He will be matching with Dangote. Because Nigeria, let me tell you, do you see that? Do you know how much? Do you know that December 2nd game? Do you know that December 2nd game opened the whole world? It drew the attention of the whole world concerning Biafra issue. He opened the eyes of the people. You see why Nigeria doesn't want that occasion to behold, because they understand the importance of that thing. They understand the role that thing will play in regard of Biafra. You see why they tried to bribe him? No way. They started playing it as a game. Now they have used Finland, the Finnish land, to, you know, to renew the relationship that they have lost by giving them an oil to bribe them. But there is something, you know, I used to tell you people, nothing on earth will make them to bring Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. They can never rendition him. Why? Because number one, Nigeria is lacking human rights treaty. They lack it. And in the Finnish government constitution, they don't have such in their constitution. Within Nigeria. 3, Simon Ekpa himself will have rights to decide whether to come Nigeria or go anywhere, because now, thank God the case have started. By the time it's through with them, then Nigeria will now go to... So then they run for ICC, then go appear in ICC. By the time they appear in International Criminal Court of Justice, ICJ, or International Criminal Court, ICC, then by the time they appear there, and over there, probably when the case is over, Biafra will be declared, and shame will be to Nigeria. And we, the Biafran evangelists, and Ekpa, then only open as of which I am ready, even if it is 911 that is available that day. First boss. Baba, you don't know the minute what it takes to have a freedom. The thing that I'm suffering here, I'm not going to suffer when Biafra come.
But it take time now, no be now.
Whichever time it comes, I pray to be alive. But I've said it and I'm saying it again. First boss, if that boss is 911, I'm going. I'll first boss to go east.
What's your take? Today, the Biafra embassy in Berlin, Germany, was open today. What's your take as a guy?
Who opened that?
In Germany, in Berlin.
That means no, Korea na phrase on. Emepego na Germany. Igbo nwe mmadu. You know, it is a very, very huge kudos for us. The IPOB. You know the meaning of IPOB? Igbo nwe mmadu. Indigenous people of Biafra. That is the meaning of IPOB. And when you make mention of it, you are talking about Igbos. Go to Germany, you will see men. In Germany, you see them with their apparel. You see the very day they did the Igbo Day, the president of Germany. Do you know what he said? Who are these people? Who are these people? Who are these people? They were seriously checkmated, and they discovered that those men are contributing 45 to 50% of German economy. Currently now, as we speak, they are contributing 45 to 50% in the economic growth. That they are succeeding because there are some Israeli in their country. Because when you have the Jewish, you have the grace of God. When you have the Igbos, Baba, I think the other day one was ranting here in Lagos. This one, brother, I said remove the 75% of Igbos contribution. Let me see how many percent the Yorubas are contributing in Lagos. Take a look from there. Go down. Who are the people doing business? Who are the people paying the public? Who are the people paying Loma? Who are the people paying for security? Who are the people paying rent? Who are the people? Is it the Fulanis? Check now. Let's use as an example. I'm just giving you an instance. That is the importance of the Biafrans, importance of the Igbos. You see why many nations like Germany are celebrating them. Many nations like America are celebrating them because we demand, IPOB just make their demand. German cancel or give it to them. Magam, because they know he is able, abundantly able to deliver and to save. Our God is able, abundantly able to deliver those who put trust in him. Those that put their trust in the Lord will not put to shame. IPOB put their trust in the Lord. That is why we are shining, both in America, both in Germany, both in Finland, even here in Nigeria, but Nigeria doesn't want to appreciate us.
What do you think we're going to Nigeria, Asoro? What do you think we're going to their mind IPOB opening another embassy in Germany.
Whatsoever they like, let it be going on. If they like, make them get dramatized.
Do you know this will cause more problem from Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu?
They cannot cause any problem. That is why I am happy here in Nigeria. I am happy that the case of Simon Ekpa is being handled. See, Baba, very soon Netanyahu, my senior brother, is coming. I've told you people, Benjamin Netanyahu is coming. The man of Benjamin is my name. The man of Netanyahu, he says it's Nachi. You and I can agree. You know what I'm saying. Very soon he's coming in the west of in Africa here. Who are they coming for? He's coming for Biafra. No other people than Biafra. We are the one that they are coming for. Very soon, other Potobaya. Uwani negamara. Uwani negamara. Iyeleme. Uwani negamara. Whatsoever that is going on in Aso Rock, it is not my business. But whatsoever that is going on in the Biafra is what concerns me. So anything that, if they like, let us rock. Whether I catch a fire or you know catch a fire, it's none of my business. It's none of my business.